I mean, if you really want to get technical, man, we didn't record it on, like I said, like, you know, I done put the aluminum foil, you know, rolled it up and you know, so I done did songs for a little minute now, but,
right.
You know, I say like...
Professional studio.
Yeah, I mean, professional studio, I mean, I done had hundreds of songs before I felt like it was professional, you know, I done bought my, you know, we done had the 8 tracks and the 16 tracks and the, you know, I done had the Korg and the I think it was Boss. Or Bose or something like that. I think it was an 8-track, man. We used to get down on that. So I mean, I feel like I was making decent music back then. You know, I mean, it was a lot of, you know, falling off the bike to learn how to do the flips.
And the one thing I like about you, and I think that's the reason why we're friends, is because you're a lot older in your brain than most people are your age. Yeah. So it's kind of funny because you're talking like you're from my generation, but really, what, we're 5 years apart, 4 years apart?
Something
yeah,
like
my
that.
birthday's on Sunday, by the way. Make sure you guys give me something.
We both 20-some.
20-some
years old.
20-some years old.
Yeah, but it graduated from, you know, the, like I said, recording like that, and then I think one time I ended up having some weird little mic. I mean, it was like a little stick
pencil
thing,
mic,
a little pencil thing that came up when we did something on the computer. But it was like live, like you had to, you know, everything's live back then. There was no copy and paste. I ain't know nothing like that. And when I first even got introduced to that, you know, I was a young kid, man, a young teenager. I spent, you know, thousands of dollars on you know, equipment that was, you know, soon to be outdated, but I didn't really know no better. So, I mean, back then, I remember when I first was able to copy and paste a hook, man, I used to have this little spin, this little wheel thing, and I used to have to spin it to the, you know, to the extent of the next part of the track, you know.
Doubt.
And you go through the 8 bars of the verse, you know, the hook, and then you got to go 16 bars to the next one, and you listen to it, no, you're not right, you got to erase it and go back and find it again, and man,
it's
you know,
crazy.
that's work, man. A lot of people don't know about work.
Well,
and the game's changed so much to where you ain't got to do the work like that.
That's why I feel, that's exactly how I feel, is that it's so, not that it's easy,
but I can appreciate, you know, what it has evolved to, because I had to go through, you know, I didn't really have to, but, you know, at that point in my life, you know, I was learning, you know, like I said, I had to fall off the bikes to learn how to do the tricks on them, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
So that's just really what it was, man. Like I said, evolved from that to the little mic, and then I had the Rode mic, and then, you know what I'm saying? So if you really want to get technical, you know, professional is, you know, when somebody wants to start putting some money into themselves, you know, that's when you're gonna get real professional quality art, you know.
Yeah. Mastering ain't cheap. No doubt. So 1 minute left on the clock here. Is there anything that you would tell, you know, like for the public, for example, what would be your main, in a short summary, what would be, you know, the phrase that Shorty-140 is? For, you know what I mean? What is a key phrase that you always say, or something that you would be remembered by?
You know, that's kind of. I mean,
it's a difficult one, yeah.
You know, 5'5", young and live, man. I don't know, you know, a little slogan. I don't know. I don't really have one thing to be noticed by, man. I feel like, you know, there's just so much. How can I narrow it down to just one? But that is my little thing I say all the time. 5'5", young and live.
No doubt.
I just happen to be that, you know what I'm saying?
5'5", young and live.
That's me. Yeah, I've been around a long time, man. Long time.
Alright, well, we're going to get back into some music real quick. You are listening to Ryo-radio on 96.5 WSLR LP, Sarasota. If you do want to call in, the phone number is 941-954-8636. Chilling with Mr. Shorty-140 in the studio. We got some fine jams for you this evening. My personal selection. And some Shorty-140 a little bit later.
Twin.
Make sure y'all call in. Live in this flavor, baby. It's something to savor, you know what I mean? So, let's do it. Alright, we got about 12 minutes.